If you buy a meal at most fast food chains today, the pattern is unmistakable. Portions shrink, cup sizes drop, and prices steadily creep upward. Step inside a Costco food court, and that pattern abruptly stops. Since 1985, a quarter-pound hot dog and a soda have cost exactly $1.50. This chart shows the math. If the 1985 $1.50 cost had simply followed the consumer price index, customers today would pay $4.63. Costco sold 245 million combos in 2025. Multiplying that $3.13 gap creates a massive deficit zone. Absorbing hundreds of millions of dollars in lost potential revenue marks this price as a structural anomaly that defies standard retail logic. By the late 2000s, the financial weight of this combo forced a confrontation. Former CEO Craig Jelinek approached the company's founder, warning him that the company was losing money and needed to raise the price. Jim Sinegal delivered a response that left no room for negotiation. "If you raise the effing hot dog, I will kill you. Figure it out." That directive established a rigid mathematical constraint for the entire corporation. The price was fixed. To make the math work without hiking the cost to the consumer, executives had to overhaul the company's entire supply chain. Saving a single low-cost menu item required Costco to re-engineer the foundational mechanics of its sourcing and manufacturing operations. Up until the late 2000s, Costco relied entirely on two national suppliers for its kosher hot dogs. But as Costco opened new warehouse locations between 2007 and 2008, the kosher meat industry lacked the manufacturing capacity to keep up with the chain's growth. The system finally reached a breaking point when one primary supplier quit the kosher meat business and a massive raw ingredient supplier shut down. In 2009, Costco abandoned external kosher suppliers and launched its own in-house Kirkland Signature hot dog. They engineered a product that was 10% heavier, using 100% USDA choice beef, and removed the fillers and corn syrup found in competing brands. Severing ties with third-party vendors allowed Costco to seize total control over the profit margins of its most famous item. Controlling the product meant building the infrastructure to make it. Costco constructed a dedicated hot dog manufacturing plant in California. Sales volume eventually forced the company to construct a second manufacturing facility in Chicago. This flowchart illustrates the impact of vertical integration. By bringing production in-house, Costco collapsed external vendor nodes, bypassing third-party markups. Micro-optimizations further protected the price. They swapped 12-ounce canned sodas for 20-ounce fountain drinks, which actually drove the unit cost down. In 2013, they targeted the beverage contract itself, abandoning a long-standing partnership with Coca-Cola. They switched their fountain streams to Pepsi, a calculated move to shave a few more pennies off the margin of every cup. Every operational tweak, factory construction, and brand swap was engineered specifically to protect that $1.50 price tag. Why would a multinational retailer construct entire meat processing plants and sever vendor relationships just to break even on a food court item? Costco's primary output is the membership card itself. Bulk groceries and food court items are secondary components of a business built on recurring fees. This dual chart compares 2024 revenue. The massive left bar represents $249.6 billion in net sales, yielding a tiny sliver of profit. The smaller right bar shows $4.8 billion from membership fees, almost entirely pure profit. Nearly 137 million cardholders fuel that profit pool. The hot dog functions as a highly effective, edible marketing expense, engineered to keep the membership engine running. Behavioral economists call this a trust deposit. The company intentionally absorbs a financial loss to prove its commitment to value directly to the customer. Positioned near the exits, the combo acts as a highly visible daily proof of value that anchors consumer psychology right as they leave the warehouse. This visualizes the psychological halo effect. When shoppers get a fair deal on lunch, they instinctively extend trust to high-ticket items like televisions or tires. As ultimate proof, Costco recently increased its membership fee to $65, yet the hot dog price remained deliberately untouched. In an era defined by dynamic pricing, shrinkflation, and hidden fees, an unchanging anchor creates fierce customer loyalty. The hot dog remains a strategic weapon, an operational marvel that secures Costco's staggering 90% membership renewal rate.